Can you hear me okay? Hi Kay. Hi Monika. Hi Gemma. Hi Lou. Can you hear me? Someone just let me know. I'm trying to pin the oh, thank you. Oh, good. Loud and clear. That's good. I'm just trying to pin the affiliate links onto my tablet, and for some reason it's not letting me do it. I know Sam was having issues this morning, so I no doubt I will as well. So let me just copy and paste again. Right, let's try that. Okay, so hi Sam. Yes, I did get dressed. Yes, I did. And I'm not showing my face. I'm sorry, because I'm not well. And I also have a poorly little boy at home as well. So I'm hoping he is happy just playing on his tablet for the minute. So how do I pin this comment? So I've put it in the comments, but I don't know how to pin it. Ah, there we go. Okay, can you tell me if those links are working? Hi Lynette. Yep, got it Sam. Just, yep, okay, yep, got that Lou. Thank you, love to craft. So I hope you're enjoying the 2 videos that we've had so far for the spring sale 12-hour YouTube hop. I'm so excited to be a part of this. And as Lou said, I'm live obviously now at 10 o'clock till 11, and we're going to be using card making magic products. And yeah, I've not used this brand before, so it was very challenging for me. So thanks Lou. But I'm hoping that the project that I've made is perfect for you. And then I'm back at 3 o'clock with a pre-recorded video, because obviously at the time I would be picking my kids up. Yeah, thanks Lou. From school, but obviously I've got one of the twins home poorly, so my other twin is in after school club, so I'm not having to do the school run now. But yeah, so I'll have a pre-recorded video up at 3 o'clock, and that'll be a mixture of card making magic and Simply Made Crafts projects. So I am just gonna literally get on into the project, but don't forget to click on those links that I've pinned and go and take advantage of the spring sale. The products are up to 75% off, and yeah, they're amazing offers and brilliant products. So hi Amanda, hi Lynn, hi everybody. Right, okay, so the project I'm going to be making is this 3D envelope pop-up card, and this isn't my idea. I actually got this off Anne Melvin, who was with Craftstash a little while ago, and she was the co-brand for Card Making Magic, and she had made this card. I think she'd made a smaller version. Hi Benita. And I wanted to make mine a bit bigger. Oh, thanks Monika. So I've adapted my measurements, and as you can see, it's quite large. So I've done this for my sister as she turns 50 in a few months. So I wanted to make her a really special card. So this folds flat, and then that folds over. So as you can see, it does stick out a bit. But if I made that small, I wanted it to fit the width of the card, so hence why that's sticking out a bit. But you could make that small if you didn't want that sticking out. It's entirely up to you. Hi Deb, hi Maureen. Watching whilst walking on the treadmill, that's good. Rather you than me. So yeah, so this folds flat and then it folds over, and then you can write your message on the back. So the finished card measures 9 3/8. Hi Gemma. No, I'm feeling pretty rubbish, but we're gonna crack on. Yeah, so it's, what did I say that was? 9 3/8 by 8 1/4. And if you have the Creative Craft Products scoreboard and envelope box maker, if you look at the instructions here, it has this 8 1/2 by 9 3/4 card size, so that would fit in there perfectly. So, but you can, you know, make your own envelopes if you have the envelope punch board. So crafting always makes me feel better. Definitely, Gemma. Hi Claire. Hi Elaine. So yeah, so this is what we're going to be making. So it does stand up like so. So let's get cracking making this. So you are going to need a piece of A4 cardstock, and I've not looked back. Did you say the links worked? UK link works. Okay, does the US one work? If you just let me know. Okay, so we're going to need a piece of cardstock that is A4. So UK, that is 11 3/4 by 8 1/4. And along the 11 3/4 inch side, we are going to, oh, thank you, love and pieces. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, good. We're going to score at 3 3/8. And I'm using 300 GSM cardstock. So I'm just going to score both sides because I don't want my card to crack. Okay. So I am going to have my sample to one side, so then I can follow that. Okay, so we're going to pop that to one side. Then for the pop-up section, you are going to need a piece that is 11 3/4 by 3 3/8, and along the long side we will score at 5/8 of an inch. So 1 2 3 4 5. My brain is not working this morning. 1 7/8. And I enjoyed my cup of tea in bed, by the way. Busy Bunny, Carla. Okay, hi Carla. Hi Vicky, I'm new to your channel. Looking forward to this crafty hour with you. Oh, thank you for joining me, Carla. If you score down the middle of the side pieces, it would fold flat and stay in the side of the card. Okay, we could try that. Linda, so crazy these time zones to me. Anna, it is out. Okay. Hi Helen. Are you alright? Right, so where were we? Sidetrack. What did I say? 1 7/8, 9 7/8, and 11 1/8. So I'll just repeat that. So along the 11 3/4 inch side, we score at 5/8, 1 7/8, 9 7/8, and 11 1/8. Okay, so I'm just going to fold these score lines over. So how's everyone enjoying the video so far? Hi Belle's Craft, Lynn Bell. Hello Lynn. Okay, so it's gonna look like this. Okay, so I want to just tick mark this because I want to cut this like triangle shape out. So what we're going to do for that is I'm going to fold these over like that. Okay, and get my ruler, and this is 8 inches across. Oh good Amanda, they have been really good. Yeah, it's been great so far. Benita, yeah, it's and loads more to come as well. So exciting. So yeah, we're going to tick mark at 4 inches, and then from that tick mark we're going to come down and tick mark at 1. Okay, Maureen's enjoying the video so far, good. And then we're going to come from this corner, and I'm just going to use my scissors to cut this. You could use a craft knife if you want to. So I'm just going to draw this line so then you can see where I'm going to be cutting. So can you see I've done from this corner to that tick mark, and then we're going to do from the tick mark here to this corner there. Okay, so we need to cut out this section. So I'm going to grab my scissors. So has anybody bought anything in the sale yet? If so, what have you bought? I'm tempted. I really am tempted. I'm trying to be good. But I can see me buying some things at the end of the day. I blame Lou. So there we go. So that's that one. I'm just going to rub those tick marks out. You've already bought yours, Gemma. What did you buy? I'm so tempted, but no money, so I won't look. Clippy, Klarna. I shouldn't. Clippy and Klarna. Okay, that's naughty of me. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. Okay, so I want to add my pattern paper on here. Now, where did I put that? You see, I was so organised and so chilled this morning. Spent a few pennies, lots of things. I think I would do an unboxing. Yes, do an unboxing, Gemma. Okay, for some reason I can't find the pattern paper that I cut for this section. That's what you get for being a bit cocky, for laying in bed. Okay, so I'm just going to grab some more paper, bear with. So is this the paper? Ah, there we go. I knew to cut it somewhere and I had it ready. So the paper I'm using is the beautiful Vicky Hands on Ears and Singing card. I'm sorry, Benita. I'm sorry. I've got a Big Shot Plus, but not sure if I can do letterpress on that. I'm not sure. You'd have to ask Lou on that one. I'm sure Lou will comment and answer you, Linz. I'm sorry, Benita. Anyway, so the paper I'm using is the Vintage Market paper pack from Simply Made Crafts, and it's gorgeous. So I'm using this one. Pretty. So this one I've cut down to 7 3/4 by 3 1/4. And all I'm going to do is just lay that on top like so, and I'm wanting to leave about a 1/8 of an inch border, and I'm just going to flip it over and try and not move it, and then I can just draw where I need to cut. Okay, and I'm going to come just slightly past that line, so then I can have a 1/8 of an inch border along the top here. I have that paper pad in my basket. Yes, Monica. There we go. Lou's commented for you. Okay, so like I said, I'm just gonna cut past that line. So it's just a guideline, basically. Oh, I thought I cut the wrong piece then. And then go up this way. There we go. And now that should fit on there perfectly. So let's glue this one down. and my tablet keeps turning off. So what's the weather like for everybody? It's actually quite nice here today. I wish it'd make its mind up though. It went from really nice spring days to frosty. But it's a really nice day today. Okay, so that's that one. And then we're going to bring this back in. So I'm going to move my scoreboard out of the way now. Okay, and we are going to fold this. Nice sunny weather here in southeast of Sweden. Oh, Sweden. I didn't realise that's where you was, Benita. Windy, rainy and flooding again here in Townsville, Australia. Oh, nice. I love Australia. Australia and America is where I would love to go. Okay, so before I attach this, I need to attach this bit here. So for that, my lead keeps falling off. Okay, so for this, I've used the Card Making Magic Designer Card Front Inverted Triangles. So on this one, I just did the straight edge, okay, but this one, I'm going to do it slightly different. I'm going to use this one and see what this one looks like. So can you see? And we're using the ones that have this tab here, okay, because the tab is what we're going to attach to the card base. So I've die cut that out in Born and Raised. Beautiful morning in Carmarthenshire. I've really probably butchered that name, I do apologise. In North Florida, cloudy and high temperature of 79. Ooh, it's beautiful here in Devon. Nice. My dream is to go to Florida, but as a family of 6 and none of us have passports, I don't think that's going to happen. I'll probably retire by the time I go there. So right, so yeah, so we're going to die cut that, and you don't want to fold this score line, okay, because this tab is what we're going to attach onto here. Okay, so let's glue that on. So we're just adding glue onto there, and then we're going to just line up this edge with that score line. So I'm going to do it this way. So who else has been to Florida? I bet a lot of people have in the comments, and you're just going to make me really jealous. I really shouldn't have asked that question, should I? In Cheshire. Oh, Cheshire's nice. We go there on holiday. Okay, and then what I've done is I've die cut this beautiful die cut, and I got this die. So this has the stitch edge. Nope, never been to Florida. Oh, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one, Benita. Been once, oh, Lou's been once for a family holiday and once with work. Well, we just won't talk to you then, Lou, will we? I'm sorry, I'm in one of those moods today. I love you really, Lou. I'm getting you back for giving me these die sets. I don't think it's going to be nice here until Tuesday. Funny, I live in Florida but wish to go other places. It's funny, isn't it, when you're in like I'm in the UK obviously, so people who live abroad wants to go to the UK. It's just, yeah. So like I said, I've die cut the stitched one, and then I got this one and I laid that into the center and ran that through my die cutting machine to get this beautiful die cut. How gorgeous, love it. So this is going to get glued onto here. Hi Deborah, are you okay? Sweden is a lovely country to visit, wink wink. Okay, you never know, I might come to Sweden. Okay, so we're going to glue this one down. I've got my, well, I don't know if some of you watch my videos, but you can guarantee once I start filming, my hamster comes out or my rabbit starts, because I will do, Benita, I will. Yeah, as soon as I start filming, my hamster either comes out and starts chewing the cage, or my rabbit starts jumping around. And I've took the hamster out, but the rabbit's still in here, so he's just sat there looking at me in a minute, and I got a feeling he might just go crazy soon. See, if you hear that, I do apologise. Or my dog barking. It's just one of those things, you can't predict what animals are gonna do. So I'm going to just add glue here and there, and then I'm going to stick that onto there, like so. And I just thought it, you know, if I do two different style edges on the top here, I just thought, you know, we can see what they both look like. So, okay, let me look at the comments. My dream trip would be to see the cliffs and castles of Ireland. Never been there. Tracy, morning Vicky, first time watching one of your lives, so just subscribe, thank you. Hi Linda. Benita, it's like when I start filming, my cat decides to be extra cuddly and jump up. Oh dear. Okay, so now we've got that stuck down, we can glue this one. So we're just going to add glue to these outside tabs here. And I need to make sure that I keep an eye on the time. I have die cut quite a lot of the flowers, and I just need to die cut one of the leaves, because I thought it'd be nice just to, I know, right Benita, fun times. Yeah, so what was I saying? See, no, I forgot already. I can hear my dog barking, but I've trapped her in the front room with my son. Yeah, I can't remember what I was going to say. Can someone remind me what I was talking about? Right, so this is going to get glued onto there. Thank you, Linda. Like I said, you can adapt this. Oh yeah, I know what it was. I was saying about die cutting flowers, wasn't it? Yeah, so I've die cut a lot of the flowers, and then I just need to die cut some, what's going off here? Let me just take that bit off. Why is that not working? What have I done wrong? Is that the same measurement? 1 1/4, 1 1/4. So what have I done wrong? Why is that not folding flat? What have I done wrong? What have I done wrong? Okay. I have no idea what I've done wrong there. I don't know. Okay, well, anyway, it should fold flat, and I don't understand why it's not folding flat. Oh, I know what I did. Okay, no, I know what I did, because this is what I did last time on my sample. Ugh. Okay, so what I did was I placed it in the middle, and I think, yes, that's right. Okay, so I'm leaving about 1/8 of an inch gap on the edge here. Okay, so that is what I did wrong. So don't butt it right up to the edge. Come in and do about 1/8 of an inch gap. Okay, yes, I'm glad I thought of that. I remembered that, because I'd have been like, oh, what have I done? Okay, so I'm coming in 1/8 of an inch, like so, and then fold that flat, and then that will be just about 1/8 of an inch on that side. Whew, panic over. I see what the lady meant by putting another score line down the middle of each side so it will fold flat. Yeah, it's a trial and error, isn't it? I think this is a new card for me, so right, so I'm going to fold that flat, and okay, let me do it this way. Nope, that way. Ugh, okay, we're just going to go with it. Just go with it. We're live, it's fine. We're just going to wing it. Yeah, okay. So, as you can see, this side's a bit further in than that one, but just move it over so it's central. But obviously I'm live, so I've not got time to do that. Yeah, I will now remember the 1/8. Yes, just remember you need to leave a slight gap on either side, and then it will fold flat. Okay, so let me show you on this one. There you go, look. So I've got 1/8 of an inch there, 1/8 of an inch. You just need to make sure that you've got it central and you've got that gap the same side. Okay, but as we're live, it will go wrong, so but never mind. That's it. Yeah, love and pieces, no panic. Crafting is all about searching for things you've just had in your hand and fixing things that aren't working. Exactly. Yep, take a deep breath. I'm taking a deep breath. Yep. I haven't been live on my YouTube before. This is why I normally do videos and you can edit them, because you don't see the mistakes. Okay, so I now need my mirror card. So I'm going to have this one on there and this one on there. So I've changed the colour of the mirror card. I had a pink on this one, and thank you, Linda. Thank you. Is that Rosie? Rose? And then I've changed the colour for the word, and I'm having Nan on this one. I'm not having Sis on this time. So this mirror card measures 8 by 6 7/8, and we're going to glue this one down. Okie dokie. This is real crafting. Yes, it is. In real time as well. That's what I like too. You're doing amazing. Thank you. Also, you're feeling poorly, so you're not on top form. Thank you. And then I've got the patterned paper that is 7 3/4 by 6 3/4. So let's glue this one down. So what's everyone's favourite glue? I'm loving the Barely R Precision Glue. Love it. So what does everybody else like? This would be so lovely for Mother's Day. Yes, definitely. That's what, a week on Sunday? Art Glitter Glue. Thank you, Benita. Yeah, a week on Sunday, is it? For Mother's Day? I'm all organised. Yes. First time ever. I've been doing card series on my channel, and I've been yeah, stocking up on my cards. I'm not having to make last minute cards either, which is great. It's like my husband said to me this morning, have you got a card for our friend? Yes, I do. I have a card ready. I'm not having to panic to make one. Okie dokie. Right. So, the flowers that we are using is actually from 2 different die sets. Yes, 30th for is Mother's Day. I love the giggle. Great to have cards ready. Australia Mother's Day is in May. So you've got a little, what's that? A couple of months yet, isn't it? What was that? I think your a Mother's Day is ahead of, a month ahead of you. You need to be more organised, Gemma. You will get there, darling. You will get there. Okay, right. So I have my flowers and leaves cut. So this is the die set. So this is the Decoupage Delight Camellia. I think that's how I pronounce it. So I've done the large flower and the small flower, and then I've die cut the leaves a few times. So I watched Christina's YouTube channel the other day on how to assemble these, and she had labelled the dies so she knew which dies were for each flower. So I've done that so I wouldn't get confused, and I've just put flower 1 on all of these. Okay, so I'm going to pop some let's have a look. So if I pop these on here, and then if you're wanting to take a screenshot of the dies for each flower, then you will know which ones. So this is the large flower, and I'm sorry about the sun glaring. So can you see? So this is the large flower. So if you wanted to take a screenshot, they're the dies for that one. So I've used a dark pink and a light pink for this one. So let's have a look at the comments. Working on Easter, then Mother's Day in a few weeks later for us. So let's have a look. So Anita's Tacky Glue, Kalal, I do like Kalal, Cosmic Shimmer, Creative Craft Products Glue Pen, Belly Art Glue, Quick Grab, Kalal. So you all pretty much like the similar ones that I like as well, because I've got all of those glues. So that's the large one. Then we've got the smaller one. So I need to be, oh yeah, I've read that one. Gemma says she needs to be more organised. And it's lovely to have you back, Gemma. We've missed you. So, and then I've numbered these ones flower 2. So again, I'm going to lay these out, and then you can take a screenshot if you wanted to know which dies they were. I've heard Kalal is great. We can't get it here. Yeah, Kalal is really good. I love the fact that you can wipe it off. If you know, because some glues, when you wipe it, it leaves like residue. If you wipe Kalal off quite quickly, it will come off and not leave any residue. I love it. Okie dokie. And then I've got the leaves. I'm going to die cut this one, another one with you. Okie dokie. So this is what the leaves look like. So let's lay these ones out. So I've just put L for leaves, and then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 for all of them. So again, I can show you which ones, and then you can take a screenshot. Kay says, are you in the US? If so, Beacon 3-in-1 is similar to Kalal. Okie dokie. So let's die cut the leaves. So I'm just going to grab my die cutting machine. And what time are we on? because I think it's always nice to see a bit of die cutting. So I'm going to use a darker green for this one. So let's run that through. Has anybody got the Creative Craft die cutting machine? I really want to get that, because I love the fact that you can adjust the pressure on it, because I don't think many have, I don't think any that I've seen have it. Okay, I'm going to run that through again because this card is a bit thick and it's not cut quite through. I think I might need new plates. You have. Yes, we know you have, Lou. Yes, show off. I think you need to have a word with Craftstash and ask them to send me one. Okay, right, let's see. Did that do it this time? Yes, there we go. And this one, I love the fact that I actually kind of wish the flowers did have them as well. It's got like the embossed detail for the extra bits that go on there. So it's easier for me to just stick them down. But to be fair, I was actually quite worried because, like I said, I've not used this brand before, and when I got it I thought, oh my gosh, this looks quite daunting. You know, there's like a lot of dies for this, but once I watched Christina's video and they explained how to, you know, which die goes with what flower, it was actually really easy to put together. So you make me giggle. What was that? Oh, the tablet's gone off, bear with. You make me giggle every time you make myself giggle. Yeah. I have one of those laughs, you know. And it probably even sounds funnier because I'm full of cold. So what was that? Yeah, I didn't send you the easiest card making magic die set to start with. No, but I have really enjoyed using it. And like I said, once I watched Christina's video, she explained it really well, and it was just so easy to put together, and I've really actually enjoyed it. So, and it just makes such beautiful cards, as you can see from the sample. You're also, your laugh is awesome. Contagious. Oh dear. Right, so let me push these out. So love, love, love this demo. I am so glad. Okay, and this one, is our Helen still in here, or is she gone? So who have we got next? Let me have a look. I've got my sheet here. So next is our Gemma. It is, it's you. Are you live, or are you a pre-recorded and live later? So exciting. And you don't giggle in your edited videos, so definitely need to do. No, I don't think I'm going to do many lives, I'm afraid. Okay, right, let's get these stuck down. So I've done these ones in a light green. So let's add pre-recorded this morning and live later. Exciting. We'll be there with you, girly. Okay, so where's this one? There we go. Nope, not that one. There. Okay, so that one goes on there. I'm so excited to see everybody else's projects, because they're going to be amazing as always. Funny, I prefer doing lives versus pre-recorded. Don't like having to edit and voiceover. We're all different, aren't we? We're all different. I suppose with the lives you can just be your normal self, which can be quite dangerous sometimes. But what I don't like about lives is if I make a mistake and I can't get it, you know, I can't edit it out, and I don't like that. So just keep rolling, just keep rolling. Need more of your lives. You are brilliant. Oh, thanks Pippa. I'm surprised my husband hasn't popped in to say hi, or my oldest daughter. They did say they might pop in during their breaks at school and work, but I'm not sure if they have. So I know my oldest daughter, Rihanna, she can't comment because she's she can only watch videos on YouTube. We've not let her signed up or anything because, well, you just don't know these days, do you? So we said she could watch YouTube, but just not subscribe or anything like that. And my husband, I'm surprised he hasn't commented if he is watching. So Rihanna, if you are watching, hello sweetheart, I hope you're okay. So let's pop that on there. So there we go. So let's now start decorating. Let's grab some of the letters that I've die cut to spell out Nan. So I've gone N, A, and what did I do with the other N? And I've got some more flowers and leaves here. And these ones are from this die set here. So I've just die cut these flowers and leaves. And I've die cut the letters also from a Card Making Magic die set. And it is this one, solid alphabet letters. Love this die set. Just look how big those letters are. So I'm going to glue that down onto there, and then I've got a border that I'm going to add, which I've die cut in white. So what time are we on? We are, I don't want to make sure I go, oh, we've got plenty of time, that's good. And I've got this border that's going to go there. And what die set did this come from? See, I've just got a load of stuff everywhere. Ah, it's this one. There we go. It's this one here. Yeah, I've got stuff everywhere, and I was so organised. And now my table looks like a mess. What are the size of those letters? They are fabulous. They are 1 7/8 in height, and this N is 1 5/8 wide, so they're really good size. Love these. So I'm going to glue this down. Obviously you'll take a bit more time, so let's pop that. Maybe I should have added the A first to make sure that was central. Okay, that will do. That will do. We're just going to wing it. Beautiful, I know. So we're going to have the A there. Hopefully that looks about central. Good. And that one on there. Nope, I'm going to move that over slightly. And place. Yeah, there we go. I'm happy with that. I have my second live on Facebook tonight. Not so nervous as last week. Oh, Benita, you'll be fine. If I can do it, you can do it. What papers are you using? I love the colours. Okay, I will show you. They are a Simply Made Crafts. And it is... What did I do with that piece of paper? Here we go. It is this one. The Vintage Market paper pack. It's beautiful. And as you can see, lots of vintage papers. Designs, rather. Okay. That's not very central, but it will do. And I've dropped that border. So I'm going to place that one along the bottom. Like so. So is everybody watching all day? Or are people popping in and out? As I'm at home, I'll be watching all day. I do have to make a birthday card, not a birthday card, a new baby for a friend of mine. She'd asked me to make it for her this week. So I'm going to do that when I've finished and watch all the lives. Okie dokie. Right, let's get adding these flowers. So I'm going to... What I did on this one, I actually got just a marker and I coloured the centre of these flowers, but I won't do that on the video because I'm not going to have time. I'll do that off camera and then I'll upload pictures of it all finished. Okay, so I'm going to glue these leaves on. So I'm just going to add the glue on there. I'm going to set it out similar to what I've done on the other one. I'm going to watch most of them. Just school run this afternoon when I miss it. I'm going to try and watch all day, but I'm a little behind because of the time difference. I have to watch the last videos on replay because I have my live. Also, majority of you are all going to be with us all day. How exciting. Okie dokie, what did I do with the other leaf? So this one I'm going to have going that way. So I don't need to have it all the way down to the end because I'm going to trim off the excess. So I'm going to have it going this way, I think. Yep. I'm here all day, says Carla. Brilliant. Okay, let's add the flowers. And for these ones, I think I'm going to add, I think I added foam pads on those ones. So I'm going to just peel the back enough. So Gemma, if you're still here, what products are you using for your next one? That one can go there. Hi Nikki, I will be here all day as I'm on annual leave. Oh, enjoy. We've got this one here, so I'm going to pop that one on there. I'm cautious about the time, so I'm still here. Good, good, good. Made a surprise and Care Bear. So exciting. Okie dokie. So that one can go there. And then I'm going to add one of these flowers here. Shall I add it? No. I think I'm going to add it up here this time. I added it down there before, but I think I'm going to add it at the top just to change it up a little bit. There we go. Okay, and then for this part here, I have die cut this using this die, I can't speak, this die here and this one. Okay, so I've cut this one out in the mirror card, and I'm going to place that on the center and then have this on top, so it looks like it's got a handle. So I'm going to just quickly add some glue because I'm cautious about the time. And like I said, if I don't get this finished, I will finish it off the live and I will just show you pictures over on my social media channels, which is Crafty Heaven on Facebook. I'll also share it on Craftstash later on as well, so you can see the finished card, and I'll show you the other one as well. So, and that's going to go there, and then in fact I'm going to just bring that up so it's got a bit of a curve to it, so it looks like it's a handle. Cute idea with handle look. It's good, isn't it? I thought it was a bit different. And let's quickly add some leaves. So we're going to pop this one behind here, and this one on there. Pop this one on there. Have to go now. Have to take the school kids. Have to take the school kids swimming. Oh, rather you than me. I hate swimming with a passion. Thank you, Belle's Crafts. Okie dokie, and then pop this one on there, like so. And let's add this one. Let's do it this no, let's do this side, same as the other one. And on there. And then we can get the other leaf and have that there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim that off and add the other one just with the flower on this side. So I'm going to have that on there, like so. We can add this one. I'm taking swimming lessons. Better late than never. Oh, well done. I can't swim at all. So I'd be terrible if I had to try and save my own life if I was drowning. So that one will go on there. And then how long have we got? Have we got time to add our sentiment? Yes. Okay, so for the sentiment, I've actually used the Positive Vibes A5 stamp set, which is the Care Bears one, and I'm using this one here. So it's I'm so very glad to have you, but I've cut out the berry, so it can say I'm so glad to have you, Nan. I think it was something like that. Thank you, Vicky, for sharing your crafting with us. Lovely card. Thank you, Lynn. Okie dokie. So let's quickly do this sentiment because we have a few minutes, and I'm going to have that one on there. So I'm so glad to have you. And then it will say Nan underneath. Good morning, Jean. Sorry, had to get some sleep before the day. Love what I'm seeing. Well, welcome. And you can catch up on the videos that you've missed so far, which is a good thing about us doing on YouTube. You can catch up later on. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to just quickly cut this and we can stick it on and we will be done. And then you can join our lovely Gemma over at Gemma Lee Crafts, and you can find the link for that in the description of this video. And go and join her and give her some love. So let's add this one on here, and we can stick that with some foam pads. So what did I do with those foam pads? I put them back. So I'm just going to add just one. Okie dokie. And stick that onto the top like so. And there we go. And then I think I just added some diamantes just to add a bit of sparkle on to the bottom of the card. So like I said, just remember when you glue this section down to leave, I'll show you on this one, just to leave a slight gap on either side, and make sure it's central, and then it will fold flat. Okay, so I just need to add diamantes on to the base there, but I'm going to do that off camera. But there we go, guys. That is my take on using the card making magic products, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you, Monika. Thank you, Helen. So again, I'm just going to quickly recap what products I've used. So I've used the Card Making Magic, Decoupage Delight, Camellia, the inverted triangles. Then I've used the solid alphabet letters, the rectangle treat draw die set from Simply Made Crafts, the vintage market paper pack, as well as the Care Bears Positive Vibes stamp set. So I hope that you all enjoyed this tutorial, and thank you so much for the all the lovely comments. It's been great fun. Thank you, Sam. And go and join Gemma now for her video, and go and see what great products she's using and also what project she has made. So don't forget to go and have a look at that sale as well. Go and take advantage of that sale and have fun crafting. So take care, guys. And I'll see you all very soon, and don't forget, join me at 3 o'clock. I will be in the comments talking to you all as well. So thanks for joining me again, and see you soon. Bye.